All right, thank you for coming to our emergency recasting. We know that this is a bit of an, not so much an inconvenience, but an odd time asking, but we're kind of short a leading person, so, Peach audition. Go, give us your best shot.
Hi, I'm Jordy!
Perfect, you're hired.
Alright. And meanwhile, I'm just there in my freaking butch gear and like, dang it! I'm always 1 second late to the callbacks.
Can I take off this cat costume now?
Okay.
Oh, so Jordy, welcome aboard to what will hopefully be our final session of Princess Peach Showtime. Since you're our leading lady now, why don't you choose our first stage for us? You get the choice between being a mermaid, a figure skater, a kung fu master, and a superhero.
Superhero sounds very badass. I think I'll go with that.
Okey-dokey.
All right, Mighty Peach it is. The rescue, away!
Also, I'm not a leading lady. I'm a leading bean.
Well,
Right.
I think he said lady because it's Peach.
I know. I'm just, being that person.
I heard bean and I thought of Bean Kingdom and I thought, but I was just bean. Right.
You say that, the first thing that comes to my mind are the freaking beans from Fall Guys.
All right, those things.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah. So welcome. Yeah, welcome to Princess Peach Showtime, and we have reached the very tip top of the what was the name of the theater again?
Sparkle Theater.
Sparkle Theater. We made it to the very tip top of the Sparkle Theater.
Yep, basically all you need to know, Jordy, is that Princess Peach has been trapped inside this theater and must now take on many roles that the villainess of this game, Madame Grape, has taken over and has pretty much grapified in her specific image.
Yep.
I see.
And
okay.
technically, and then I guess beyond that, we'll have to maybe do a little bit of quick catch up because technically these are all going to be, Act 2 variants of stages. And so the plot so far was that a bunch of the plot of the superhero stage in Act 1 was that a bunch of aliens had, had approached some planet, and nice, and it was up. And it was up to a superstar, superhero Peach to save the day, and now we are deciding to take the fight to the aliens' world.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, there's just the that's the Mighty Peach plot. There's many other plots that she's been going through up until now. Like she's literally she became a Patissiere just to save a whole sweets carnival from being taken over. And then there's also the time where she got to be a dashing thief and a detective, and she got to be a ninja at one point.
That was a fun one.
The detective one was kind of funny because she essentially stopped a terrorist attack.
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Cool.
Watch out for the asteroids!
Try a somersault!
Ah!
Nice.
Outer space! Whee!
And off he goes.
So I guess while James is doing like his outer space fisticuffs,
Oh, damn it! Well, there he goes, and there goes my chance of getting a sparkle gem.
Oh, well.
Basically, sparkle gems are kind of like they're like little goodies that you can collect where you need a certain amount of them in order to access either the next floor or the next boss. But with the rate that we're going, we pretty much have more than enough we really need for progression. So at this point, it's just a matter of we'll just collect ones that are like readily available and not stress too much about getting them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason you want to go for all of them is mostly for cosmetics you can earn in post-game.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 for 1.
Nice.
That's for that's for keeping your main mate safe. Now then, we're on approach.
Thanks.
It's a good thing that suit protects Peach from the burning sensation of entering the planet's orbit.
I wonder how that works.
Peach.
I'm here.
The space nuns had asked me that same question.
Space nuns.
I was thinking out loud. I recently watched Golden Bolt's review of the PSP Ratchet & Clank games. And in Secret Agent Clank, they did actually try to ask the question of why does Quark not need to wear any sort of protection when in the vacuum of space?
Yeah.
And his only response was, the space nuns asked me the very same question, and that was kind of it. Just kind of like the conversation just kind of faded off from there.
I don't know why.
I can answer by...
The second you said... Real quick, the second you said space nuns, for some reason I was thinking it was a Futurama reference, because that sounds like something that would be in Futurama.
It really does. Yes, Matt?
I'm taking this with me.
I forgot.
Aw.
No, but about
No,
Quark
I
not having to
forgot.
breathe in
No,
the
you're
vacuum of
fine.
space.
Don't worry. Time's passed.
Okay. Time has passed, and so has the UFOs.
Oh no.
Can't pull a Devil May Cry 5 here.
I like how we're quite literally just in the opening of Mega Man X right now.
Oh yeah, like the highway street. Oh, I can see that.
Back away, you fiend!
Get away from her.
Now I kind of want someone.
Honestly, the only thing that's missing from the set piece is literally a whole alien bee with torpedoes and mini walkers. There's another one. Whatever.
Oh well.
It's all good. It's all good.
Also, Mighty Peach doesn't exactly have pew pew lasers, so the best she's gonna have to make use out of is her own fists.
Yeah.
These.
And any
all
buses
I
with
need
an
are
arm's
the
length.
all I need are these guns.
Ouch! Her chops are too righteous.
Perfect.
Oh, hold up a moment.
Oh yeah.
I did not
Aha.
think you said guns.
Oh, what did you think I said?
I thought you said these nuts.
Oh no,
Not
no, I would
important.
never.
Oh,
She's a woman.
A
You
Mario
don't got
game,
nuts.
sure, but not a Peach.
Logan.
Yes.
Logan. I thought she was going to call me a mind goblin.
What's a mind goblin, huh? You gotta.
Mind goblin.
You're not gonna tell me what about?
You can't just start a sentence without continuing. You got what's a mind goblin? With
What's
a
a
mind
mind
goblin? A single tear
So
rolls down.
close.
I
That
love
was just too fucking hilarious.
I love the bit where it's like.
I'll tell you what a mind goblin is. A mind goblin is someone who needs to go get their pizza, which I'm gonna do right now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Enjoy your pizza.
Okay.
Pizza time! Not in the middle of the play.
But yes, continue, Matt.
Oh no, I just.
Well, come on,
I
aliens
just
could
love.
have. Maybe Peach is gonna offer the aliens pizza and hope that gets them to stop invading.
Maybe. But yes, continue, Matt. Don't worry about
They
it.
save the Earth by hosting them a pizza party.
Works for me. But yes, Matt.
I just love in the video with the a single tear rolls down his eye and stuff like that.
Oh.
That's it.
I love that. I love the idea of giving him his best tricks. Oh.
Oh no.
It's a
Yeah, no, the UFO from earlier never did quit.
never knew.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word.
Just ask his third or fourth grade teacher.
Fourth grade teacher.
Fourth grade teacher. Thank you.
These are my fists. Third grade teacher and fourth grade teacher.
And they both say you have detention.
I am the superintendent.
Look, of all people, I didn't need my sister in this game, so let's just calm down. She is a third grade teacher, so.
Okay. Also, I love the little detail that since we're supposed to have grown larger, even before this sequence came up, we haven't actually grown larger. Just you can see like the miniature sets being brought in just for this bit. But it's all in the art of the show.
So long, gay UFO!
Oh,
How dare you presume my preferences like that?
this was not under insurance.
No! Oh, it's gonna blow.
Toss the trash right out of here!
Oh shit.
I don't know if it's just me, but whenever her hands are in like grabby mode and like the things are around, is it me or does it look like her hands actually grow when she's like using them like that?
Yes, they do.
I can see it.
I got pizza.
Aww.
And thus the Mighty Peach had saved the day and the pizza.
Yeah.
I'm going to get pizza later. I'm waiting for mini quiches to be done myself.
Those will be good.
I want to ask, what kind of pizza is that, Jordan?
So my mom usually makes these homemade pizza with pre-made crust. One of them has bacon on it, and then the other one has sautéed peppers and onions.
I wouldn't mind having that bacon one.
Well, if you come over to my house, I will definitely cook some for you and give it to you.
Well, I'm on my way now. See you guys.
No catering till after the production's done. For now, we got ourselves 3 more chambers to go through.
But what about our promised coffee break?
I'm trying to remember what that video was from. Maybe it was BoJack Horseman, but it was like this clip of a woman like in a Hollywood production. It's like, who are you? You got a good face. I like you. You want a cookie? Here's a cookie. I like this guy. I like this guy's face. I want to keep him around here. Like makes me feel like looks like a little puppy dog.
Okay, that's what that's from. Because when I hear that exchange, I don't think of that, but I think of the one Bendy comic from like ages ago that was like paraphrasing that.
I gotta find that. Maybe it wasn't BoJack Horseman, but I'll look that one up if it's
No,
not
it was
familiar to anybody else
BoJack
here.
Horseman. I saw it.
Okay.
All right, everybody, it's time for Act 2 of Princess Peach on Ice.
Oh,
on ice?
On ice. Did you guys ever watch any of the Disney on Ice productions when they were touring?
I actually have.
Nope, but I've seen all the commercials.
I have.
You met?
I've
Nice.
seen, what is it? I've seen Toy Story on Ice, Little Mermaid on Ice. These are like, this is like a couple decades ago.
Oh, for sure. Same.
Can I also say, in retrospect, I am so sick of this opening scene because I had to replay this level multiple times just to get all the sparkle gems.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, like this is, out of all the levels, this one is probably one of the strictest in terms of 100%ing it.
Yes, it is.
Because to catch Droid up to speed, in the previous stage, we'll be prompted with snowflake projections on the ice, yellow and blue, to do certain tricks on them, and you get a sparkle for completing the routine perfectly without missing a single one. So we have to get to the very end. Normally this would not be a problem, except now it's an auto-scroller.
Oh.
Yep, and our primary gimmick for this act in particular is the float. We want to make sure that thing is pretty much dazzling throughout the whole damn show.
Yep.
To do that, I mean, obviously do your tricks on the snowflakes, and also kick the bums out when they try to hijack the thing.
Throw the bomb out.
But yeah, it will eventually lose some star power over bit by bit, and of course, if the camera moves,
Ow!
dang it.
Oh,
And
no.
that one, the perspective always throws me off. That I missed the jump on that.
Also, really
So.
quick random thing. I'm just scrolling through Twitter. And I love the. Speaking of pizza, just remind me in 20 minutes to take my pizza out of the oven. It's ADHD. It's ADHD memes.
Oh,
I hate that they're. I'll shut up.
it's really.
No, you're fine. I get you.
Trust me, I've been there with hyperfixating on things, such as learning all too much about the frickin' There you go. Like learning now all too well about the intricacies of the Disney on Ice phenomenon. Now that I started looking into this,
Oh. Yeah!
I think for me the trickiest part about this auto scroller is I don't think I don't think
I
you
still
can
didn't
stand.
get it for whatever reason.
No, you're good. I think for me the trickiest part about this is when the any
right.
trick will do. Is that when you're doing the auto scroller, I don't think it's possible to stand still. Like you have to be constantly moving in one direction or another.
Yep.
Kind of. I mean, you
you're
can
gliding.
definitely slow yourself down, but you're still sort of in perpetual movement. Oh no! Not you again.
This guy's back.
Sorry for the wait. Looks like it's up to me to finish this parade.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
I like their style.
Oh, by the way, Jordy, meet Stella, our primary ally for this game.
Hello, Stella.
She's the one primarily responsible for our new powers.
Gotcha.
He's also the guardian of the theater.
Yep. The spirit of the fine arts and beauty or something like that. Yeah.
Divine.
That's what I'm talking about. Now do the sick pose.
Yeah, do the sick pose where it actually matters.
Yes.
If you flaunt it too much, then it starts to lose its luster.
Yeah.
Then you're just a poseur.
Now then you're just a poser.
Pose in this spot to do that excellent posing, but not in that spot. You'll lose your grading.
Yeah, pretty much.
And better stick that landing. If I see that heel wobble one time, you are out.
Time for the true finale! Behold, my most glorious spin! Oh no, why does this keep happening?
It's step, kick, pivot, kick, walk, walk, walk.
You are out of here if you trip up once.
So I assume it's more or less a reprise of his first boss fight.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, fair enough.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ah.
Can ya?
Oh, no. You still got two of them.
Still, that was a pretty solid sweep there.
Yeah.
Be able to two-phase him at least. Whoa. Nice.
Also, I apologize if you hear in the background me turning back on the water filter for the fish.
No worries.
Oh, good.
You're all good.
How?
Even my death is beautiful.
Now we circle him in shame.
Point at him.
Boom.
So dazzling.
I've been killed by Fabulous.
That was it. Was it freaking Octo? Was the Octo
Launch
robot?
octopus,
Launch
yeah, I
octopus.
know what you're talking about. It's like, even my explosions are beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
like-
the one that you guys kept joking was Metaton.
yeah,
Yeah.
he really was. And frickin' Sting Chameleon was Papyrus.
Yeah.
At least he sounded like him anyway.
Oh, definitely. Hey, yo, figure skater, Stella.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
Oh yeah, note earlier, Jordy, you may have been noticing that there's this top hat thief that we've actually been rescuing. He's the one that actually gives you all the, most if not all the cosmetics you can earn for both Peach and Stella.
Oh, okay.
He appears once per stage, so be on the lookout for him. And yeah, I forgot how short some of these Act 2 finales are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, again, the Act 2s are a slight bit shorter than the Act 1s, just because, first off, you just start immediately with the ensemble. Like, by this point in time, Peach's regular dress is not going to really play a part anymore.
Yeah. So, I guess that being said, I am kind of curious. What exposure, if any, have you had with? Excuse me. What exposure, if any, have you had with this game, Jordan? Like, have you heard of anything about this game before we brought you on board for this?
I did see the trailer for it on Nintendo Direct, if that means anything, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Okay.
That's fair.
But that's about it as far as I know.
I'll just say, all things considered, Jordy, I think you'd like this game for the most part, just because, it's not trying to be like a very technical sort of game like Mario or DK tends to be, or heck, even anything like Sonic or whatever. It's trying to be more so something that's easy to pick up and play, and it's mostly there for the flair.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Also, I love the design of the ship, by the way.
Oh, that's a cool design.
Dude, that shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
It
ancient.
looks like a monster in all that shadow.
The ship says,
Yeah.
"Grrr." And it's okay, Mr.
It's a
Fish.
fish.
Is he gone? Can I come out now?
Yes, you can.
This stage is a little unique in that meet our companion fish for the level.
It's our flounder.
Yep.
Because that's the thing, so in the previous Mermaid stage, we actually had a little flock of fish that would help us with some of these. Now we only have the one.
Yep.
Ah.
But they'll stick around with us for most of the level, I think.
Oh,
I
good,
believe so.
good.
Basically, we're going to need his help to break the curse of the ship.
Where
What this
everyone is
now-
miserable.
Yeah, what this is actually reminding me of was... I haven't played the game, but I watched Game Grumps play it, it was on the Wii. There was this Disney princess game where you played a little girl going into the Disney stories. And the Little Mermaid stage was very similar in that it was some spell had been cast that made all of Atlantica's residents lose their ability to sing, and you had to use your magic to fix their singing.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Although, for a game that's primarily aimed for little girls.
It was a licensed game, absolutely. But I mean, they got
Yeah.
I want to say they got most of the actresses of the princesses back for it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Again, with very, very specific exceptions, Disney's usually pretty good about their actors reprising their roles for characters.
Yeah, especially if it's something that was made for especially when it relates to their traditional theatrical films.
Yeah. Of that, I am still super curious if that Kingdom Hearts show is going to actually, or the movie or whatever they're working on, will actually be A, true, and B, good.
You know what I'm imagining? If the word is true about it being a live-action movie, watch that for the Disney representation. They get all of the actors from all the live-action remakes to be a part of it.
Dude, I want the Wizards of Waverly Place to suddenly show up for no reason, and they're just there.
No, I'm talking about
no.
No, I'm talking about like, say for example, if that it is live action and you have an Aladdin world, just get the actors from the Aladdin live action remake on board.
I mean, it would be nice in that they would actually get probably more work, as opposed to what many people are thinking is that their careers are almost dead after having been in some of these things, which is unfair to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, really quick, even though I'm across the room,
Yes.
speaking of Wizards of Waverly Place, you guys hear about the sequel?
I think I did, yeah, and I'm optimistic. There's only like I think one thing I had seen going around that people were like disagreeing with, just with like its lore of like there can only be one wizard, but then like what's his face got, but then like one person like in particular got screwed over out of being a wizard just so that he could continue working at a drive-in or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a weird world that people don't like, but hey, we'll see where the sequel series goes.
At the very, I mean, even at the very least, I hear that the staff.
What is with you?
It's so annoying! All that singing! I hate music!
I'm not happy.
I hate music. I think it's the worst.
Yeah, hey, look at that. You like it. Oh, he's dead. Oh shit, maybe music was bad for him.
We actually enlightened into how good singing song actually is, and then he just moved away from the plane of existence.
It's the equivalent of him saying,
I hate strawberries.
it's like, oh, come on, have you ever had a strawberry? Here, try one. And you force feed him a strawberry, and then he dies, and you're like, oh, I guess he was actually allergic to strawberries.
Oop.
Maybe I guess he hated strawberries for a very plausible, like, justifiable reason.
You know what? I'm just suddenly imagining all of a sudden. This is the weirdest fucking thing that just came in my head.
Uh-huh.
Just one bite. When Squidward tastes a Krabby Patty for the first time, and he just like, he's like or not even that. It's more like afterwards when he goes back to actually like dig it out of the freaking sand, and it's like
delicious.
Like the moment he's about to like to actually say something, he just fucking disappears.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Ah! Like it was that divine. You literally again transcended this plane of existence.
Exactly. It's a good day. Oh, there we go.
And thus the ship has been subdued.
You know what? With all of the music, I mean, it's a musical stage, and we got a musical thing coming up. Like, out of everything that's been going on, like, Jordy, do you happen to have a favorite musical? Like, or favorite stage production that you've seen?
Actually, yes, I do have a few. So, one that I've seen not in person, but like a very well done recording on YouTube is Jekyll and Hyde, which unfortunately is not on Broadway anymore, but it's really, really fun. It's all about, murder mystery and whatnot, and it's just super cool. Another one that I like that I actually saw on Broadway with my family that I would kill to see again is Wicked. It's super gorgeous. The songs are so cool, and, I've just been a fan of The Wizard of Oz for quite a long time. And I think another one that I really like that's more recent, I don't know if it's back on Broadway, I think it might be just on tour, Beetlejuice.
Right, like I want to say that's still on Broadway, but yeah, that's like I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've heard a bunch of the songs from it, and a lot of them are really good.
They are.
Are you excited for the...
Oh, it's the critics.
Look at them.
We are judging you.
We have reviewed Megaopolis, and we're kinda divided. Can you help us out?
I don't know if that sounds like a understandable decision. All right. Singing my review. Ahem.
And I hope it gets accepted.
Sure, he's retirement age, probably, but I mean, you can't judge an old man for his ideals just because they're insane. Frankly, the production quality is something that should be attributed to, solid stand-ins and solid casting. Adam Driver deserves more.
Any of this.
I'm improvising. It's like scat. It's like
I'll auto-tune it later. Sheesh.
post production. I don't know. I'm making this all up as if
auto-tune.
I'm making all those up. I haven't even seen Megalopolis yet. I'll have to see how it turns out. The power of music.
So this is the power of music.
Oh, damn, you got it. Nice.
Nice.
Hey, I did.
Ooh,
Perfect.
very nice.
Bravo!
Oh, actually, if I could put one play that I was actually in high school that I really loved performing in, it's called The Curious Savage. Basically, it's about all these people who are in a basically a psych ward, and there's this one lady who has been, sent to the psych ward because basically her children are trying to get her money from her, and she won't say anything, so they purposefully admit her to the psych ward, but she makes some really good friends while she's there. And the character that I played is named Mrs. Patty. She's old, decrepit, she paints, and she basically does not speak except for very long sentences and paragraphs about things that she hates.
Oh.
Huh.
It was so fun. Just saying.
Sounds it.
That's all
I can
good.
imagine how fun it's gotta be, just playing the cantankerous old crab.
Yeah,
Just listing all the things she hates in a page or two.
exactly.
Yep.
So how about we end this whole floor on a high note with the Kung Fu Legend.
Kung Fu.
We actually unlocked this ensemble in the last session because I still find it funny. Like, this is one of the first ensembles they revealed for the game, and then you don't even get it until near endgame. It's kind of funny like that.
Yeah.
Like you get to be a sword fighter first and foremost. You get to be a pastry chef. You get to be so many other things before you get to be the other poster girl for the game.
Right, because of her wacky platforming kung fu magic.
Are you ready for more lessons to be the Dragon Warrior?
They've taken the children.
That the children return my children at once.
Wow.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, well, that didn't
Oh.
work out well for your
They got
students.
kicked out like yesterday's trash.
Damn.
Well, that ain't.
Get in there.
That ain't kindly of any of yous. Out of the way.
How's that for an opener?
Bam. Oh, hang on.
Nice.
Or actually, I didn't know.
Oh.
I thought there was something to, like, walk behind the thingy, but it may have been. Uh-oh.
Hey!
Leave me behind.
You always leave me behind.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, no, there's not much to really say about the Kung Fu Peach other than the fact that it's all about violence.
I can
My-
do that.
My fist hungers for justice.
Exactly.
That was my fist.
My stomach.
That was
hungers
my
for-
fist.
My stomach. Oh, right.
It's like my
I can't wait till I seriously can't wait until we get to that.
We're
Same
getting
here.
close. We're getting close.
Hell yeah.
Peach will become the next Dragon Warrior.
Skadoosh!
In one of the best movies ever made.
I actually would have unironically accepted her being the new Dragon Warrior a bit more than Aquafina.
Same.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm sure it's fine. I'm just I would be pretty okay with like a warrior princess thing.
I just
So, Xena.
I said it to you guys before.
Yes.
I just think the movie's alright. People are just over exaggerating it.
Yeah, like, I still
Yeah, I
want to
thought the
see
movie
it.
was fine
just for-
too. I didn't have any problems with it. I think the ending just caught me off guard.
This is the magic that happens.
Pardon me, young child. I must attend to this first.
The bonus calls to me.
To money.
But yeah, no, that's fair. This is the magic of what happens when you have Megamind 2 versus the Doom Syndicate as a frame of reference for another DreamWorks sequel, and then suddenly Kung Fu Panda 4 is pretty alright.
To be fair, we've had sequels long before that garbage Doom Syndicate movie, so it's not like it's our only frame of reference.
Fair, but like within recent, the two releasing so close to one another.
I mean, that's
Oh
also...
shit! You
Oh!
like it. So we meet again.
Oh, not you.
Actually, you know what?
I'll show you the meaning of pain.
Actually, you know what? I can't even say that, because Last Wish is also technically a sequel.
Ow.
Oh yeah, Last
That's
Wish was amazing. I loved it.
you guys
Still
in.
love that movie to bits.
I still personally think that it's the best DreamWorks movie next to Kung Fu Panda 2 and Shrek 2. So
I think
I'm on
it's
the same
really-
boat.
I think so. I think you're right. Like it's very hard for me to. Oh,
Playtime is over. For now.
like I really can't think of many negatives about that movie. Like even like the character that you think would get there, like Perito, like he's good. Like
I think-
He's surprisingly lovable.
Yeah.
I think my only complaint I have about that movie is that I don't think that Florence Pugh did a great job as Goldilocks with her performance. Like, it felt a little stiff at times. But I feel like that's more a point of the director than her, because she was incredible in Boy and the Heron.
Right.
Oh yeah,
think
that's
that's
right. She
fair.
was in that.
I think the only other, like, consistent critique I've heard about the film, and even then it's not necessarily, like, a massive draw, it's just more like just a small thing, is that some people have felt like they probably spent
snap.
oh boy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, go ahead.
Just the whole thing where, like, after Puss retires and he's at that, like, kitty retirement home, I've seen a few people complain that, like, it probably could have, that montage could have been, like, sped up just a little bit.
It's okay.
It's a little thing,
Like I
but
said, it's
in
not
the grand scheme
necessarily
of
a
things, I
deal
don't
breaker,
remember.
it's just, like, one thing that they felt like could have been tweaked slightly.
I don't know. I don't mind that montage only for the fact of it gave us a nearly full, not nearly full actually, but a Spanish rendition of fucking This Is the End.
Oh, so that's what that song. I knew the melody sounded familiar. I just didn't realize that was what it was. Oh, there we go. Ain't I a silly?
I'm gonna call you Pickles.
You ever find, honestly, yeah, like, now that we talk about this, you find it, isn't it kind of funny how, like, up until recently, like, DreamWorks were pretty much the masterclass of sequels, and then now we've just come to a point where that's become the opposite issue?
I don't know. I don't know, because again, Puss in Boots' Last Wish, incredible. And to be fair, I still think that, like, their sequels, they still are better. Doom Syndicate was just a very, very, very poor choice.
Yeah.
I'm still
Not to mention,
positive
like, it's
that
not
it was
even,
meant...
like...
Go ahead.
Not to mention, like, let's be honest, it's not even, like, a genuine sequel. It's just more like a pilot for that TV show.
It's the
Yeah.
how about this? It's
that's
the
like-
return of Jafar for of DreamWorks movies.
Now, that's just
fair.
being
Which
mean to Return of Jafar.
I forget if this is the way I'm supposed to...
Aha! Oh, there you go. Asking
There
you shall
you
receive
go.
your sign. Ta-da.
Because, like, Return of Jafar at least got a good chunk of the cast pack for that.
I think the issue is just that, like, it clearly was meant to be like one of the Disney direct-to-DVD kind of sequels, but for some reason they decided to, like, really give it the, like, big glamour and flair as if it was the next continuation. Should have just been a spin-off all of Sonic
I will
Boom.
chase you to the ends of the earth, motherfucker!
I will never stay. I will never hate.
I cannot freaking speak. Probably she's screaming. No!
Put that don't.
Don't gloat.
Thought you would have kicked him through the door.
I would have loved
That would have
that.
been funny, actually. Thankfully, we saved all the children.
Why does one of them look like a baby Chun-Li?
Oh yeah, the blue. Oh, I can
yeah.
see that actually.
Useless, all of you!
That's not very nice. They're trying their hardest to stop me. I'm just too.
Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
You should be arrested for child endangerment.
Oh, I think
think he
they've
cares.
tried.
Foolish Kung Fu warrior, this is only a play.
Haha.
Real children don't get harmed in these.
We only receive very big boo-boo.
Tell that to the crow.
And if they do, the theater is not liable for these incidents. We have those waivers for a reason.
I don't know why. That kind of just reminds me of there's this great story of apparently Sam Riegel, great voice actor. He used to do stage plays when he was a child, and he was in the production of Les Mis back in, like, I want to say the 80s. And He went to the comic book shop while still in costume, so he looked all, enfeebled and hurt and all that, and he would trick the comic book shops into giving him free comics as if he is a poor orphan boy.
Devil damn.
That's kind of
Oh
funny.
gosh.
That's in hindsight.
Free comic book day is every day.
That's funny.
It was kind of mean in hindsight.
It's legitimately funny, but also mean, he admits. I should show you the clip.
Oh, yeah.
I just love the idea, like, they actually buy it, like the Cockney offer. Hey, sir, can I have some more? and they're like, sure, here's the next Iron Man comic book. You're welcome, little. Like, that's what. Anyway.
Bad change.
All right, we're ready for the next boss.
He takes the newest issue of Astonishing X-Men. It's like, bless you, sir.
Where's the boss?
Huh.
Also, Jordy, this is the role we actually wanted you to be a part
Oh,
of.
yeah. Would you mind filling in for
Okay,
Stella?
do you have a set voice for me in mind, or just do whatever?
Just do, like...
You got it.
Basically, just kind of like lights. Honestly, like just use your Peach voice. I think it wouldn't be that unfitting on Stella.
Okay. That's odd. Normally one of those dark doors would be popping up by now. Does this mean Grape completed her preparations and the theater is done for?
Oh, crap.
But maybe there's something we haven't considered yet. There's gotta be something.
Something indeed. Perhaps
Put your heads
there's
together.
still the basement.
Oh! We have to rescue all the sparklers!
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That floor we've been neglecting.
If we can't do anything here, the next logical place is in the basement, where Grape trapped the sparklers. Let's go!
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So we finally have our game plan. We're gonna finally save all the sparklers I've been ignoring throughout the rest of the game since we saved our first one.
Thinning!
Although that being said, though, we can still do one last rehearsal,
Okay.
Oh,
where we get to play the Mighty Peach role one other time.
yeah.
Oh, this
basically,
one.
after you complete a floor, Jordan, you get to unlock each floor's rehearsal, which is basically you take one of the outfits from that floor and basically do a no-hit challenge.
I see.
Yep. Most of the time, it's mostly along the lines of beat up this amount of the Sour Bunch, or try to get this many gems, or try to survive. This time around, we gotta save the kids.
Alright.
Save the world.
Fuck the world!
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Well,
Okay, I
that
guess we're not saving the world.
Logan,
Yes.
Good to know that. If Mighty Peach was meant to have her own rival, it probably would be like an instead of a Mighty Peach, it'd be an anti Peach.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Matt.
Logan, unfortunately, I'm getting very bad Helldivers flashbacks.
Why so?
Oh,
What?
no. Yeah, in groups of 3 even, like, to get them to the door and safely, and...
James, you know how you were saying Auntie Peach?
Yeah.
Basically, just call her Nectarine.
You know what? That should be Wah Peach's name.
Oh, yeah, I guess, like, full disclosure, Matt, the other day I tried doing a run... The audience member who just got flattened by that
Oh
thing.
boy!
Look, Mom, I got a souvenir.
It's like the winning baseball, like...
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Come on.
don't worry, they at least they run on a timer.
Oh yeah, no. Those poor boys aren't going to be saved.
Okay, well,
Man.
we can still save a couple more. But anyway, what was it? I was doing a run of Helldivers with my cousin, and they added a new mission type I hadn't done before. I thought it was an escort the people mission, but it actually was.
Oh!
You're one away
man.
from silver.
Dang it. You know what? I'll do one more.
Yeah, no,
this one's kind of long as it is.
It's been a pretty brief floor, but apparently the challenge is you're actually defending like a giant generator, and it actually plays out like a tower defense kind of thing.
Oh,
Like,
no.
where you can close off like massive walls to like hold back the troops, and then they actually put a couple of those heavy machine gun turret thingies for you to use just out in the open near the base, and it's like. And it was us against the automatons, and it was like at one point they had like 3 of the massive walking factories like stumbling over one another. We would blow them all up, and then a tank would come rolling in over the remains of the factory. It was hell.
Fair enough.
And that's why we didn't finish the 2 billion automatons that need to be destroyed.
2 billion? Is that really what they asked of you?
It was a community project where basically it's everyone in the world working together for that goal. So thankfully, no one person has to kill 2 billion.
You know, maybe your chances would have been better, so if they didn't pull that dumb crap with that whole
You know what?
PlayStation Network scheme they were trying to do.
You know what? It really probably would have.
Oh! Yeah, no! Logan, because still, 177 countries are out of commission right now still.
Yeah.
Right.
So
They're still trying to work on that.
They gotta do something about that. Oh, nice. I mean, okay, the karma for that is, did you hear about the nasty breakup that Square Enix and Sony just had?
Oh, yeah.
I think we should see
think
other
so.
people.
So basically, they're not like, it's not a hard breakup, nice, but more so that after the most recent moves, oh nice, after the most recent moves that hell yeah,
Holy shit!
After the most recent moves
That
that,
would be a good combo.
Double knife.
okay, no, okay, come on, you got it,
Yeah.
Hey, perfect!
everyone get in,
Get in there, that's the last of them!
hey,
Execute
after-
Order 66!
oh shit.
Damn it, I wonder if that was the reference they were going
And the
with.
freaking
know.
base just explodes behind you, and you're like,
Or they get captured again like they did in the first act.
But anyway, basically, after the stuff that Sony had pulled recently, and the fact that because, again, they're pushing people away from PlayStation 5 with the PSN not really, PS Plus not really being that enticing, and things on Steam being better. Basically, Square Enix found that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and I know there was at least one other project.
16 is 16.
And 16. They were not performing and selling well on PlayStation, so they just outright this past week announced that they have sworn off of console exclusivity now. Like,
Honestly,
Yeah.
good on them.
yeah,
Because,
Yeah.
like, especially in Sony's case, it's kind of become a sinking ship. Like, if you're going to do exclusivity with anyone, do it with Nintendo and do it with one of their projects or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know. But regardless, I do agree. Just stick with what you do best. Let everyone have the fun.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, by the way, Jordy, since you're here, since you're actually joining us for this, along the way I've been collecting a whole bunch of
pictures.
dress patterns for both Peach and Stella, and that's pretty much the screen you just saw earlier. The album here is basically you get snapshots for every level you manage to get every Sparkle Gem in. In fact, earlier on we had to deal with the whole bomb fiasco.
There it
Oh,
is.
boy.
Detective.
Oh yeah. What a journey that was. And
There
then
was a
there's
crater
singing.
there.
I hate the lips on those fishes. They do look
Right?
like
They look
teeth.
like teeth!
I'm like, "Hi."
I can see why.
Like honestly, like all they had to do is
I don't know,
give it the
Logan.
same color as their body, just a little bit darker, like just a little, or like a
Yeah.
little light. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, Logan. It seems a little fishy.
Oh, don't you give me lip service, Matt. I'm saying that was not at all what needs to be done with that. And there we go. Balance. I like the kabuki
Yep,
makeup.
these are all the ensembles that we've actually unlocked so far, and it's funny because we've actually found every single major one we have.
I will
but
say-
there's still a slot that's still bare.
I will
is
say,
odd.
all these costumes, they're very peachy.
Okay, that one.
Dun, dun.
Actually, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, James, going back to them, I want to see what Jordan thinks of the ones that we have so far. If they have any thoughts on them anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just as soon as I hate having to do this every single
know.
time. Whenever there's something new,
my favorite thing the Destiny 2 has is I can just mouse over it and then just click mark all of it as red, and I don't have to
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
go through and scroll.
Right, so
Yeah.
there's standard Peach.
you know, can't beat the classics. And then you got Sword Fighter, the very first one you get, and I still think design-wise, it's still one of my favorites, just because
Same.
it elicits some very heavy Princess Knight vibes. Then there's the Ninja Peach, which
I hate the
honestly, only
colors.
thing I don't. I'll be honest. I don't really care for the green on. Matt, I agree with that. It should have been more of a bluish color.
Yeah, if you want proper ninja, make it blue.
Then you got Peach's Roundup with Cowgirl Peach.
Yeehaw.
Mama?
Mama. Patissiere Peach, which again she becomes a sweet little pastry chef.
Which, considering the fact that she actually makes pastries already, makes sense.
Also, Also dig the boots.
Yeah. Like a little
Oh, yeah.
dance she does.
And then
dance.
then there's Dashing Thief Peach.
Ooh.
Literally her going into her inner Lupin / Persona 5 / Sly Cooper phase.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the figure skater we had earlier.
Yeah.
Again, a very nice form-fitting sort of attire. Detective Peach, again, a sleuth in every sense of the word.
I see.
I'm kind of sad that they didn't put detective and the thief right next to each other, just to make it that more.
Yeah, no,
jarring.
because again, it's like you have her playing through one side of the law, and then you have her playing in the other. It's weird that way.
I'm guessing it's just like organized
Yeah.
based on which order you're apparently intended to get the costumes in.
More than likely. Anyway, yeah, you've seen Mighty Peach enough, and then there's Mermaid Peach. Singing voice she totally didn't steal. And Kung Fu Peach.
Everybody
Think
wants
of all the
Kung Fu.
fan art that was made the moment that this, along with Sword Fighter Peach, were announced.
Yeah. Honestly, all the outfits.
Oh, for sure. And think of all the cosplay opportunities. Anyway, that's the collection menu. That said, enough dilly-dallying. It's time to head on back to the basement. The right way.
Elevator Jeeves.
I like feeling like a person, said the Starlift.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on the costumes,
Yeah.
Cody?
They're all pretty good.
Alright.
But I
Got a
think
favorite among them?
I was gonna say, lately I've been very attracted to women in pants. So I would say the cowboy one is really good, but I'll also give props to the thief one and the detective one.
Okay. Well, what about the sword
Alrighty.
fighter? She has
So,
pants.
Swordfire is pretty good.
Slightly. But of all these, James, is there a preference you have?
Let's start with some of the shorter ones first.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think, like, which one would actually be a good
Patissiere?
start. You know what? Let's do Ninja Peach first, or the Ninja one first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Go! So yeah, like as said before, once all said and done, your primary mission now is to save all of these sparklers, aka the master,
The lead roles, or like the lead?
the lead actors that actually supply these ensembles that you've been wearing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, basically, like, as a bit of a lore, all the outfits that we had were actually outfits of, like, legendary actors or sparklers that were originally part of the theater, but once Madame Grape invaded, she pretty much captured them, and now we're basically using their powers to free them.
Yeah. They were supposed to be the
okay.
ones starring in all these theater productions, not us.
Oh, whoops.
Whew, oh boy. All good.
Again, I'm so surprised that actually doesn't hurt Peach, considering that's like the only real actual fail state that Ninja Peach ever goes through.
Right.
But yeah, as the ninja, she will be sneaking away very stealthily, and then strike them right in the back when they least suspect it.
Alright. Careful. Oh, heads up. Nice.
Ouch!
And yeah, but otherwise, Jordy, these are the Act 3, which we did one for the sword fighter already, and primarily they are kind of a very brief master exam of, do you know everything about, having used your abilities, and, as you imagine, we're rescuing the Sparkler.
I see.
Yep, they're also each ensembles, for lack of a better word, swan song, because these are the last times you'll actually get to use these costumes.
Unfortunate.
Which is kind of a bummer, too, considering that we already encountered, the very last sword fighter arc, like several sessions ago, which is a bummer.
Hmm.
I am in your debt. Your technique is very impressive. We better hurry out of here now.
Yes.
Let's head for the tower.
Oh, that one.
We may find our exit there.
Okay.
Come.
I am a huge fan of yours.
Can I have your autograph?
I have all of your boyfriend's games.
Where are the video games at?
Wait, I have a boyfriend?
Where are the video games?
Wait, Mario has games?
Oh, okay, that was Peach. Okay, for a minute I thought it was like Peach saying that the thief had a boyfriend that had games.
Oh.
No.
No, but I do love the idea of Mario's got game?
I mean, Mario's cute and all, but I never really took him for a Riz Master.
I said, Mario, there's no way you'll ever be balling.
Hold on a minute. Hold the phone, Princess. You mean to tell me when I was dressed up very suavishly in that tuxedo, that was not the best strip you've ever seen me wear?
That meant nothing to you? I just looked at
I mean, do you not see the glow on me?
Two things just popped in my head at
Of all
once.
the times where Mario gets fucking upset over something.
Two things like played in my head rapid fire
shit.
that I think
Oh.
Matt and Doug would appreciate.
What's that?
Well, first of all, one was the concept of Peach saying, and then I said there's no way that Mario would ever be ballin', and then 3 versus 3 came out, and then, that all just... But then also the thing that Matt and Doug will probably appreciate is that as Hype said, like, don't you see this glow I have? It cut to my head of what if suddenly it cuts to, like, a figure of him with the light inside of him, like frickin' like Fantastic Mr. Fox, where it's just clearly just a light-up plastic mold of him suddenly zoom in, like,
My
I
God.
love that.
it's a good day.
But seriously, Peach, you don't think I'm hot? Well, you have been getting a fever lately.
A fever? Oh, that. I was like, fair enough.
Thanks, buddy. Also, where do you carry all that smoke anyway?
What smoke?
Ooh, that smoke. I'm Pigpen.
Your Big Ben is a ninja. Confirmed.
Okay, that was a bit classier
I
than what
would
I was
love that.
expecting.
No, you're good. I would 100% accept that Pigpen would become an actual class ninja at some point.
What? Who is that?
Your escape ends here.
Oh,
Come out the dust.
oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay, this seems like an escalation.
A test of resolve. Do not waver.
I don't think this is a
Let's
test.
go.
I don't think this is a test to resolve. I think he just wants to end the world.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
So is this
I mean, shit. That's a hell of an escalation considering all we're doing is just we're just doing a whole play and everything.
Okay, I know we've been kind of like, tiptoeing around the quote, but I mean, I'll just say it. Like, the idea of, like, Peach saying to Ninja, this is something that ninjas typically do? No, this is an escalation.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't already get that. You didn't figure that out when you were gathering all those scrolls.
I mean, it wasn't...
Yeah, real ninjas don't do that.
Aww.
Well, I was just thinking, like, the whole thing of, like, him really wanting to just end the world. Peach is just gonna be like,
They sure take their roleplay seriously in these parts.
Also, a word of advice for those wanting to be real ninjas.
Yes.
Real ninjas don't kill.
Good.
We
Now
make
watch
an
as we
exception.
Except this one.
We make an
Exactly.
exception.
The kill! It's done.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's another fun thing about this so far, Jordy, is that this game, because of like the delivery and like the tone they were going for, like it's offered Sam Kelly the chance to like do some really like neat little like takes in her Peach voice, quote unquote.
right.
Nice.
I still think that's a really cool thing, like with every costume that she wears. But it's still, I mean, we've echoed the sentiment like to hell and back. But when she does it, like, I don't know, it's like whenever she's just wearing your regular old like pink ensemble, like the more lower toned like expressions don't hit as naturally as they should.
They surprise us.
Maybe it's something that we, like, assuming that that's going to be, like, the current direction they go with Peach in future games, it's probably something we're just going to have to get used to.
Yeah.
At the very least, if they decide to make any more sequels with this game, anyway, because I know with Wonder she still keeps her typical high energy nature.
Right, but
Right.
Wonder came first.
Also, yeah, still,
Yeah.
Also,
It's like a difference of like a couple months.
right. Also, as you see there, it was only really the first sword fighter Sparkler that has all all of the like drawn out like drama of what's going on. Now that you're already like familiar with what's going on here, they're not gonna drag out each instance. Like you're rescuing them and they thank you, and life goes on.
And then they go on their merry way.
Yep.
Random thing, just thinking about this. Like, you're thinking, oh, like, Sam Kelly has a different performance as Peach in this, kind of lower and all that. It just made me think, any of you comment on the fact that they 100% on the box art changed Peach's face to the movie one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
odd, but it's like...
It's it's kind of amazing we didn't bring that up until now.
Yeah.
But no, like initial key artwork for the game just has it so that it's pretty traditional. Like Peach is her typical happy self. I'm convinced the change they made was primarily because of the success of the Mario movie.
Yeah. And it's weird because it's like, it's not even just a matter of like just giving her a more stoic expression. Like if you look closely at like the way that like her face is arranged
I'd say
is
less
more
stoic. I would say less stoic and more spunky.
Well, still, my point is that like it's not even so much just changing her expression. Like they also just rearranged the features on her face to more so look like the Illumination Peach.
Kinda, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to start like actually like doing that in game now.
I doubt it.
I hope they don't.
Because again, I feel like if that really was going to be a priority, then what would have stopped them from like doing it for this game?
Well, I would argue maybe because it would take a while to like redo all of the models, like every model. But maybe for like the next game, it's something that they're going to start considering.
Also, I'm just watching this. I really need the William Tell overture right now.
What?
William Tell overture, so it could be like the Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Hurry!
Only if it can be the tape face cover of it.
Tape face.
Yeah, from the America's Got from Britain's Got Talent, and he's a comedic like mime performer, and
I still love that so much.
it's a great bit.
All right, partner. Let's find a way out of here. I'll treat you to a glass of warm milk when we get back. I don't
Thank
like warm
you.
milk.
Uh-oh, the bridge is out.
Dang.
Also, they could have just outright called this Theta Cowboy, and it would have changed nothing. Considering, like, I don't know, I don't see Cowgirl in this design.
I actually didn't know it was supposed to be a girl until you brought it up.
Right, no eyelash, no nothing. But I do like the detail of the sparkle gem being used as a sheriff's star.
Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah.
Leave the reins to me. Get up on the back.
Because like
Hold on,
honestly,
eh?
like not for
Hold up now, partner. I see
boy.
a spotlight.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, continue.
Because, like, you know, like, it's not, like, a massive deal in the grand scheme of things, but it never really occurred to me, like, are all of the sparklers meant to be female? Because I swear some of them look very male.
Oh, no, not all of them are female. You can definitely hear, like, a more, like, deeper inflection on their voices in some of them. Like, I'm convinced the sword fighter's meant to be a boy, and then you got, the cowgirl here who sounds like a cowgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right now. Hee-yah!
Whoa!
Oop.
Matt, your thoughts on the Lone Ranger movie?
I thought it was decent, but dear God, is it problematic?
I
Like,
mean, like,
problematic in terms
the
of,
actors
like,
did-
the source material
Casting.
faithfulness, or... Oh, okay.
Casting.
more so
no.
casting.
So, don't get me wrong, I like Johnny Depp as an actor. He's not Native American or Indian, so, don't
Having him be
cast
Tonto
him.
was a bit... Whoa, my
Yeah,
gosh!
having him be Tonto was a bit weird. And then Armie Hammer. We do not talk about Armie Hammer anymore.
Understood.
Duly noted. Also, don't worry, the cowgirl and the horse are fine.
Okay, because they definitely look like they just whiffed the jump.
They got
Free.
better.
Yeah. Woo! That was close!
And yeah, we definitely want to be on the lookout for the ribbons in these stages, Jordy, because they gave us some of the, honestly, I think some of the better Stella outfits.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
indeed, because they're all multicolored.
Yeah,
Yay.
because that's also another thing that's really neat. Like, you don't get to see it often since you're mostly playing as the ensembles, but you can actually customize Peach and Stella's outfits.
Oh, nice.
Like, fully. I wish I do kind of wish they had a little bit more to them, like maybe depending on which pattern you have would also change, the outfit, your actual sparkle outfits as well, but I understand how that probably would have been a bit too much for them to, juggle at the same time.
Right, and I mean, it doesn't help either that, these ensembles, like, you don't get to play as them for super duper long.
Yeah.
What the?
Huh? Oh my stars!
Oh, no!
I ain't got time for you.
Don't
Nobody
get...
got
Shake
time
him
for
off.
that.
You buy us time.
Whoops.
Get trained. Get...
Whoops.
I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know if you guys would get the reference or not.
Say it anyway.
Ah.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's Choo Choo Charles all over again.
Oh no.
Dang it, I was supposed to blow the front of the train. Oh well, no worries.
Yeah.
It's either that, or I think you were supposed to protect all 3 of the carriages.
Probably. That's you know what? That's fair too. That's probably what it is.
By the way.
Anyway, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed our final episode of Peaches Roundup.
Come on and gather around.
Tune in tomorrow
The
for
Dark
the
Locomotive.
exciting conclusion, Peach's finest hour.
Mara's like, well, what gives? Like, it was right there. Are they ever gonna finish it?
It's like, oh, it was a great show. Well, why did they cancel it?
Towards Sputnik.
Yeah, Wari would know all about that. actually.
Once the astronauts went up... Well, actually, bury it. It's like, one word, medieval. Once the Zelders came out, people wanted to play in Hyrule.
Damn. just one Mario game with the same amount of backing and level of like budget that clearly Tears of the Kingdom received. That's all I ask.
We had one.
I was about to say, it's called Odyssey.
I don't think it was as big as Tears of the Kingdom though.
No, I thought the Odyssey was still a big game. It's still good.
Yeah, like for a
loved it.
Mario game, it was still pretty massive.
Yeah.
True. They're both alright.
Here's the thing. Here's also a difference. With Mario and all that, a big open world game does not work for a Mario game. I'm sorry, it doesn't, in my opinion.
Depends on how much you shove in it.
I mean, I'll say this much about it. Bowser's Fury is a pretty decent seed for how open world Mario could handle.
Right.
That's fair, but I still think that the best option we have is Odyssey. I still think that Odyssey does it the best.
That is fair. I won't deny that. Anyway, let's go ahead and become the pastry chef one last time.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Jordy, have you ever done any baking in your life?
I have, actually, and it's pretty enjoyable.
That's good.
Ooh, sweet. You got any particular recipes, or just types of sweets in general that you like to bake?
I know my mom has this really good homemade chocolate chip cookie recipe, which is super delicious, and sometimes I just make it out of packaging, but I do like to cook brownies. Sometimes I like to do cupcakes on special occasions. I think one time I helped my mom make apple crumb.
You know, I think my mom made... Oh, well.
Oh.
Make cookies.
Well, okay, respawns, okay.
Yeah, no, I think that first one's always supposed to happen, just to show that these pastry chefs aren't exactly top of their class.
But Maddie, I don't want to go to school today. I want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
Oh, I was wondering what that was classic Space Gym.
Space Gym.
Now then.
Oh, hey, look, we already found the sparkler.
Oh, no.
Hello. Welcome to Madame Grape's baking stage.
Madam Grape? What are they talking about?
Oh.
Let's bake together.
Yeah. Also, as a heads
Let's
up,
bake
if it
cookies.
seems... Also, as a heads up, Jordan, if it seems like there's sometimes where James might be going a bit fast with text, a good chunk of the text in this game is automated.
That's okay.
Yeah, like
That
right
sparkle
here.
is acting so strange. Let's hurry.
Basically, if you don't see a prompting in the lower right, we have no control.
That's all right. I'll either choose to say the line or I'll choose not to. I'll only, do it if we have the ability to stop it.
This is a little too many cookies for just one feat.
Do I look like I care?
Nom.
Gives me the sugar.
I'm hungry. Also,
Positively delicious! I'm full of energy!
yay!
Now watching you crash and burn in the next hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should not be full of energy after eating all those cookies.
We walk outside. He is immediately face planted in the dirt.
Unfortunately, I fell into a sugar coma. When I awoke 3 days later...
It's time to get bacon, man. But anyway, I saw this earlier on DeviantArt.
A triple layer character cake.
First is the winner.
Alright. to finish that context immediately, I was on DeviantArt and I saw Borgie Man. He recently did some fan art for the. I thought he was releasing a new album since he does music as well. I know,
I
but
know what you're talking about. He did fan art for the old '90s Super Mario Compact Disco.
Oh, I actually haven't seen this
Like
art, if you wouldn't mind sharing it with me after this.
sure thing. It's the album itself was such a wonderfully odd, like it was in that era of like Disney was doing it too. Of the challenger's quick, my bacon under pressure is my bread and butter. All right,
I want to
you're
ask,
doing good.
is this the same album that gave us the infamous Ignorance is Bliss?
Yes.
No.
Oh no, that was
not.
that was White Knuckles Rising.
Okay.
No, White Knuckles Scorn.
Scorn, thank you. This one had like it was around the time of like the like it was like the era of like the y'all ready for this kind of like music stuff, and like Radio Disney was all the rage, and they
Actually, I think this was before Radio Disney was even a thing.
wow. But like they hired this
like this is like in the still in the early '90s.
but they had this oh, you're making a big feet cake.
And give it a nice little crown.
Ta-da!
Very cute.
I would eat that.
Truth be told, I would have loved it. What she was actually, I know it makes perfect sense considering what we've been dealing with up until now. I was hoping she was baking a Mario cake.
That would have been
Gosh,
cute.
and
Yeah.
then the winner of the triple layered cake battle is
The one that actually completed the cake.
hooray! But yeah, they hired this like
Also,
sort of
real quick,
might look nice, but how does it taste?
But what makes you think hers would be any good?
Yes,
Give me that!
Tish, I think I'd like to try this a second time.
And it's so good it cured her of evil.
she's back to normal.
Yay!
I feel all sugary sweet again from head to toe.
Oh, thank goodness her voice is fixed as well. Because it was sounding weird when I was doing it.
Well, hey, who's to say she wasn't being a puppet this whole time?
Yes.
That's true, actually. But yeah,
Speaking of which,
where do you think you're going?
Oh.
Nowhere?
We must bake sweets together.
so, Flavio's uncle, is that you?
Oh yes. Anyway, they hired this small up-and-coming R&B group, and they did a bunch of custom songs based on the melodies of off the top of my head, they did one for Super Mario Land and Super Mario World.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I think they did one for 6 Gold Coins as well.
Actually, wait, the land one, is that the one that had, like, that one person rapping as Daisy?
I know there's a point where I know that like I do remember one of the lines was, "You may think I'm crazy, but I gotta go rescue Daisy," and then it just goes to the do 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 do.
I could
Yeah,
have
it's
sworn
like-
there was, like,
happy.
I could have sworn there was, like, one
Also
official...
happy.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I was just saying like happy Super Mario Land being on the NSO day.
Yay.
Or actually, belated happy Super Mario Land. Anyway, time to bake.
And it's basically the same as before.
Yeah, this is kind of an interesting one because, like, you do have to bake more than this guy does, but he will actually like stop around like. Whoop!
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
surprisingly, I didn't get hurt.
thank goodness. But we gotta continue baking. But yeah, so just avoid the nice. You got lucky with the feet there. Yeah, you just want to make sure to avoid his stomping.
Gotcha.
Move now.
Let's see where the feet's going. Sparkler's chilling. Go on, Sparkler. Let's go.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so long as you bake with the sparkler, you're pretty much gonna win this no problem.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know. I don't even know there's a
Wait, no, over
timer
there.
involved.
Okay, for a minute I thought he was about to jump again.
Technically, there is. If he actually beats you to baking all those cakes.
Oh, okay. Oh no! Stop!
Yay!
Oh, nice. All right.
Well, there
Done
you go.
and done.
Outbaked.
Outbaked and outclassed.
The winner is.
You know, this should be enough to just give me all the sparkle gems. I mean, look at that.
Yum.
Taste must be important.
Well, if that's the case, only one thing to do.
We kick him, right?
Bake the most delicious cookies you've ever made.
This one.
Here you go. All for you.
See if you two could make something with Eddie.
It was so good it killed them.
Jesus. What was the secret ingredient?
It's the strawberry all over again.
You know what? The secret ingredient is peaches.
And rice.
Hey.
I have a dumb thought in mind. I know we talk about it, but it seems fitting. Like, insert a snippet of the red guy O-face spit as he's reacting to it, and like as he's disintegrating, even the O sound is like fading out. It's like, oh.
Oh. God.
My God.
And thus, Princess Peach has baked her last cookies. But probably not the last time she'll bake a cake.
Well, I hope so. She makes really good cakes.
She'll bake another one the next time I decide to do a Mario 64 run. Which
Yeah.
could be any time.
Yeah. In fact, it could be right after the session.
Your baking skills are superbly
Don't
sweet.
tempt me. I very much could. I might very well do so. Anyway, we've won ourselves a nice little snapshot of our baking delights.
Very nice.
And also, as always, we was able to get another thing for Stella.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
Pretty in pink, just like Peach.
You know it.
Alright, so actually, let's see what's next on the ensemble list.
While you look at that, you doing okay, Doug?
I'm chilling right now, especially for what I had to deal today. But other than that, I'm doing good.
That's good.
You chillin' like a villain, like you always do. Speaking of chillin' like villains, well, okay, more like an anti-hero in this case, or anti-villain or whatever. Now it's time to save the dashing thief, Sparkla.
Man, I can't wait for that new Persona 6.
Wait a minute, they're taking the whole theme out of it?
Man.
You know, considering what all they do, I'm surprised there hasn't just outright been a freaking Persona-themed platformer yet.
Yeah.
Doug, would you say that you never saw it coming?
And that is true. I can never see it coming because I'm half blind.
That's true. That they do have them at a visionary disadvantage.
Yeah.
Also, I'm the Persona person in this chat, so ha!
That is true.
I mean, it's valid as Doug. He might like Persona 2.
There's the thief.
I do like the themes of it, but I've already given my statement of my opinions with some RPGs.
Oh, okay.
There are 4 locks. Can you unlock them?
Woo!
So yeah, we have to go through 4 obstacle courses in order to free the dashing
Ooh.
thief.
Time to save.
Don't worry.
Later.
You saw nothing.
Don't tell Mario.
You saw nothing. Just rewind the footage. It's okay.
That was just a mere warm-up.
He's like, if Mario knew I messed that up, he'll never let me be in another platformer game again.
It was MS input.
I can't go back to being a damsel in distress. I can't.
The rush. I can't live without the rush ever again, Mario. You know what this means. You know how hard this is for me.
I'm sorry.
Actually, no, she would actually no. Actually, no. She would actually be complaining with Luigi. She wouldn't freaking dare talk about this to Mario.
Well, you say that, now for some reason I just had this idea. It's like, where she's saying next to Mario, it's like,
I can't go back to that. Do you know what it's like, Mario? Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about toast. What were you saying, Peach?
Jesus. Toast.
Oh, toaster, toasty, toasty.
It's like I'm the therapist here.
although now that you say it, Mario, I am kind of in the mood for toast now.
What kind of toast?
Yes.
Buttered? Powdered?
Yes.
Cinnamon sugar?
Wait, who eats powdered toast anymore?
Raise his hand. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't in a while.
Luigi
Well,
toast.
then again, some people do like that powdered sugar.
Fair.
All toast is valid toast to Luigi.
You tell him.
All toast is valid here.
Yes.
Even French toast.
Yes, French
yes.
toast is delicious.
I
I know you
love
hate
it.
it, Steve, but
Oh, don't get me started on that greenie.
How about this? How about this? I'm going to be controversial. French toast and waffles are better than pancakes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah!
I have to agree there.
Well, I mean, I agree with waffles being better than pancakes.
I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that I like pancakes better than waffles.
I mean, I like pancakes
Well,
just fine. I just prefer
Yeah,
waffles.
that? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what were you about to say there, Matt?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
There you are. My hand closed even though I didn't press anything. Actually, that's not the voice I give him.
Oh well.
I'm not touching any more buttons. Not even the one on your suitcase. Especially not the one in the suitcase. For all I know, it could be a mimic.
What's this big red button?
Besides, I pressed it already and it still won't open. This suitcase has been jammed for 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, but the way that guy is dressed up, it just makes me think of Pops from regular show.
Jolly good show.
Truly good show.
Show.
Yes, apologies about the quick exit. Was A, receiving a package I had received in the mail, yay. And also B, was receiving word of a cool festival that my brother is participating in.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Actually, just going back to Pops real
sounds
quick,
lovely.
like, Pops has a lot of good lines, but I think the one Pops line I'll always love, I think it's the episode with, like, Rigby swapping bodies, but it's the one where it's, like, it starts off with, like, him and Mordecai, like, fighting, calling each other turd, and Pops just goes,
Yeah, it does.
Gentlemen, please, we can all be turds. We can all be turds.
We can all be
There was
Oh, hey,
that.
Pops. It's kind of funny
So
because
there
that
was-
was one of the episodes the UK had to freaking censor
Right,
turd
because
out.
they replaced turd with, I think, plank.
Plank, yeah.
Oh, that
What does
sucks.
plank mean?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
'Cause I'm thinking, like, is it actual
Well, I mean,
like slang? Like
Listen,
jargon?
some people would call a log a turd.
Oh,
or turd a log.
one other thing I remember is when I was emulating this to try and give it 60 FPS was that this stage also gave me a little bit of sass with one of the areas being rendered unwinnable.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Or
It's
like
almost
it
as
didn't
if
like,
some
load something
games
properly.
weren't natively built to be at 60 frames all the time or something.
But almost every game looks better when it's given 60 frames per second. You know, I may find a way to get 1,000 Year Door, and then you're going to be sorry.
To be
You're gonna
fair-
be sorry. I'm gonna tell.
To be fair, I'm going to say this. Whenever it comes to, like, frame, like, increasing frame rate and stuff like that, I still think one of my favorite things is that, with certain Resident Evil games, specifically Resident Evil 2 Remake and Code Veronica, for speedrunners, they always play the game at high frame rates, like 120 plus. The reason why is because that makes the knife the most dangerous weapon in the game. Because
Oh, yeah.
the amount of damage the knife does equates to the amount of frames on screen.
Right, because it's like because when you're swinging it,
How the hell?
I don't know. Because yeah, it's something because it's something to do with like nice. Because it's something to do with like it has an active it has an active hitbox, and it's active for however many frames the knife is actually coming into contact with an enemy.
Yep.
So the more frames equals the more amount of times it comes into contact with them.
Also, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I'm incredibly late to describe to Jordy what the whole point of the dashing thief is.
Yes.
She has a grappling hook and she can hack things.
Cool.
Yay.
Okay.
And now we have a second dashing thief. Woo!
I really owe you. Thank you so much. It was harrowing, but also kind of fun. Hmm?
You may call me Count Cannoli.
Oh!
Huh?
So there was a trap after. You know, this guy would give Count Cannoli a run for his fucking money.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Much more active.
I just saw the art that you
Also-
posted. Man, Bowser's a mood.
Hang on, let me do this.
Not good. This whole place is falling apart. Let's head this way.
I thought you were gonna say Yoshi was a real mood.
Oh, he is. No, he is. But Bowser,
Yeah,
Bowser
Yoshi's
just holding,
vibing, that's
just
what
holding the
he's
bottles
doing.
is like, damn. It's like me going back to that fucking themed pub again.
That was a good time. Did we ever discuss that? I think we discussed that on here already.
I think we already did in one of the sessions. I think a week or a few days after that day.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know I brought it up in that group chat that you and I are on. Same with Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a fun time in general. And my first time trying whiskey. It was a delight.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, Doug. How does whiskey taste?
Well, to be fair, it was a cocktail bar. It was a cocktail themed pub. So mixtures are guaranteed to be in a different kind of flavor. So I don't know. I don't remember what type of whiskey it was, but it just tasted very nice. I think also it just helped because it did have a bit of chocolate flavor in there that adds up very nicely.
Okay. I was just curious because like I've only had like 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages in my life. I've never tried whiskey, so I was just kind of curious how it tasted.
I'm gonna try whiskey at some point again. Just don't know which one to really start off with, though.
Okay.
I know Jack Daniels is one of them, but I know that one's mixed with a couple of people.
Gotcha.
Yahoo!
Thankfully, we do not have to worry about doing any other paraglider segments. Kind of weird that they only have like 1 at the or 2 at the very most that are playable. Like the one in Act 1 and then the rehearsal. Well, that being said, we freed the dashing thief from the dark prison and the dangerous trap.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Now he can go upstairs in peace and please all the ladies.
Looking
Hello?
cool, Joker.
I see you have a big nose too.
Meep meep.
And like, and
He
then
fucking presses on his like a horn.
sorry, I just say like, I see you have a big nose too. It's like, who's your friend, or is that your nose?
God. He would be really bad with the one-liners. Next time, we infiltrate their evil lair together.
Yay.
See you at the next show.